psychosis. You think I'm ready to be back in public again? You need me to hide myself, 'cause I can't show you anything else. Just put that all away and pretend for me. 'Cause when I put that mask on, I'm not human anymore. 'Cause when I put that mask on, I'm not human anymore.
I'ma kiss it till you die, die, die. I'ma kiss it till you die, die, die. I'ma kiss it till you die, die, die. I'ma kiss it till you die, die, die.
I'm frustrated, over-medicated. You got me feeling like no one really cares. You need me to hide myself, 'cause I can't show you anything else. Just put that all away and pretend for me. 'Cause when I put that mask on, I'm not human anymore. 'Cause when I put that mask on, I'm not human anymore.
I'ma kiss it till you die, die, die. I'ma kiss it till you die, die, die. I'ma kiss it till you die, die, die. I'ma kiss it till you
folks. We are live. Hello, welcome. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Let me see who I got with me here so far tonight. Before I bring on the panel, got Dylan here. What's up, Dylan? Hope you're doing well. We got Swaggy here. What's going on, Swaggy? We've got the Lost Boy Rob here. How you doing tonight, Rob? We got Eli. We got Horror Orman. What's up tonight, Orman? Frightful Night Media is here. How are you? RJ Skarinky is here. And Dan was here a little while ago. Dan's not going to be able to make it tonight, but he's here in spirit. And Swaggy can't make it tonight, but he's here in the chat at least. So, what's up, Quentin? How you doing? Chris B, how you doing? What's up? All right. Well, let's get the ball rolling here. Let's talk some talk here. Joining me tonight first, making his triumphant return, is the Ghost. Daily Ghost. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Piz? Good to see you.
It's good to see you too. How have you been?
Yeah, I've been all right, considering the state of the world and everything. I'm just trying to power through it with a smile as much as I can. But yeah, things are good.
Good, very good. Good. It's good to have you back. It's been a little while.
Yeah, it's been a few. I really wanted to make it for the Halloween one last month, but I wasn't able to just because of work and other things. But yeah, good to be here for Thanksgiving.
It happens.
Exactly.
It happens. So, but good to have you here. We appreciate it. Thank you for being here, man.
Thanks for having me, as
Yeah,
always.
right on. Joining me tonight also, we have Thanks Chrising here.
Hello.
How you doing, man?
Doing good. And yeah, it was not, it was kind of sucked not having Ghost last month, but he was there with us in spirit.
It was, yes. Living up to that name.
Exactly.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder where I got that ghost name. It's either being ghosted or ghosting other people, probably.
And apparently doing it frequently if you're being called
Exactly.
Daily Ghost. So,
Yeah.
but how you doing, Chris? How's everything going with you?
Doing good. It's finally, I think, finally cooled off enough here in South Texas to where like the lows are like at the 55 and the highs only like 80. So it's, winter's here.
Winter is in Texas, breaking out the sweaters and the hoodies.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we're a week away from Thanksgiving, for God's sake. So I mean, Christmas is going to be here before you know it, and it'll be 2025 before you know it. For God's sake, like, where's this year gone?
It's really gone by fast. Well, even the Halloween season went by in like a flash.
The Halloween season went by so fast. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm still feeling a little bit of a Halloween hangover. Like it just came and went so quick.
Yeah.
Same, but I think also for this year going by so fast, I think a lot of it was we had so many great movies come out this year, and we still have potential for one more great one in next month.
Yes, it's true. We have had some good ones. I've actually been going back, thinking about like a top 10 list, and I was like, we have had some pretty solid movies this year. So coming up with a top 10 is not going to be easy.
Mm-mm.
So I don't know. Let me see what's going on here in the chat. Happy Sanjo. Thank you for 6 months of being a channel member. Appreciate that. Going through a hard time. Much love, PSI. Well, hopefully things get better for you, Sanjo. We got Jeff in the chat tonight. What's up, Jeff? He's a frequent lurker. Just imagine if the Daily Ghost and the frequent lurker did a show together. Wow.
That's a good idea. The frequent.
There we go. There you go.
It's like a Schrodinger's podcast or something like that.
Thank you, Jeff. Glad you could be here. We got Chris B in the chat tonight. How you doing, sir? Hope you're well. Let's see who else have we got. We got Cliff here. How you doing, sir? Yes, Rose is here with us. We've got we've got Ghost in the chat. He's haunting the chat tonight too.
I'm everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Everywhere. Oh, we got Grave Dank here with us. What's up, Grave Dank? Yeah, right on, man. Well, we've been shooting the bull about movies here. I think I think we've got maybe one or two people who are going to be joining us here a little late. So, but let's dive in. Let's talk about if you guys seen any good movies lately. Chris, you seen anything good lately?
I mean, it was okay. Given how great this year has been, I feel like Heretic was kind of almost mid comparatively to everything else, how good it was this year. Well, it was a perfectly fine story. Acting was great from everybody. It's just everything else this year has been so good. It just doesn't feel as good as it could have been, I feel.
Hold on one second. We have got a new arrival.
Is it Heretic
And
Defender?
that is Cody. What's up, Cody? How you doing, man?
Hey, good. How you doing? Can you hear me all right?
Yep.
Can hear you good, man. What's up
Nice.
with you?
Nothing really. Just got off work, so I'm happy. For some reason, I was thinking your stream was next week. I know you said the 20. For some reason, I was thinking the 22nd, and that to me that was next week, even though it's just 2 days away. But yeah, yeah, I'm excited
Well,
to be here.
Glad you could be here, man. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
So you went and saw Heretic, and you said it was mid.
Yes. And only because, like I said, everything else this year has been so good. It didn't feel, I guess, comparative wise, it didn't feel like as good as it could have been. Has anybody else seen Heretic yet or no?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
That's with Hugh Grant, right?
Yes, exactly. Hugh Grant and the two Mormon girls kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It like the trailer makes it seem to be something slightly different than what it is. But to me, it just feels like an evil sociologist proving, like after he failed his doctorate presentation, he's trying to prove to the board that he was right the whole time.
Interesting.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Thought the trailer looked pretty good. I'm not going to rush out and see it. I'll wait. I'll
No.
wait for streaming.
I feel like a lot of movies, maybe this is kind of like a leftover from the pandemic. People were writing things that took place in homes and houses and all that. Like, I don't know. It feels like there's still a lot of those kind of movies going on. I'm getting a little tired of it. I think that's why I didn't check out Heretic, just because of that aspect. I don't know.
Did anybody see that movie with Brandy?
No.
Like it looked like it would be good if it wasn't being taken serious. I couldn't tell if it was being a serious movie or not, but I felt like if it wasn't supposed to be serious, it was probably going to be a fun time. But if it was supposed to be serious, it probably wasn't going to be a good time. But out of nowhere, just kind of, I saw that it's already been out. I didn't even know it came out yet.
I think I saw something for that movie like months ago, and I completely forgot about it until now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't in the theater for long, for like a week or two, I think.
Yeah.
What about you, Ghost? Have you seen anything good lately?
I've been kind of falling behind a little bit recently with movies. I'm not sure why, but the few, a couple that I did see that everyone's been raving about, and I would agree, like The Substance.
Substance is so good.
Yeah, I like that a lot. And I was actually kind of worried going into that one because I'm not generally into body horror kind of stuff, or at least I thought I wasn't. But
I thought you were going to say you were worried going into it because you're such a huge misogynist.
No, definitely not that. But yeah, I liked it a lot, and I don't know, maybe I've just changed, my tastes have changed, but because I guess this one is considered pretty graphic, but it didn't really bother me all that much. It's gross, but it didn't really, bother me. But I kind of went just because I really wanted, I'm not like a huge Demi Moore fan, but I was really excited about seeing her in something that she was supposedly so incredible in. I was just, I don't know, I guess kind of happy for her. But yeah, I like that a lot. And what was the other one? Oh, Strange Darling. I don't know if you guys have seen that one, but to me, it's fantastic. I would definitely recommend that one. And go into it, like everyone says.
I have seen Strange Darling. I went into it completely blind.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it right up until about the midway point when all the cat was out of the bag. so to speak.
Okay. Interesting.
Like the guessing, how it was told out of sync, and like, is he the bad guy? Is he like, what's going on here? Like all that setup was great, and then I don't know, it felt like it just kind of got very, like, it started out really different and unique, and it just kind of became by the book toward the end, and it kind of lost me. I still liked it up to that point, but
Interesting.
Yeah.
I was completely taken off guard. Like, I didn't, like you said, went in blind, but I wasn't even like in that frame of mind. Like, okay, let me just see if I can figure out what's going on here. Maybe there's a twist or something. I just didn't think. I just went in and zoned out. And when that, the big change kind of happens, I was completely blown away by it. So I think that carried me through to the rest of the movie, probably.
I do recommend it though. I think it is a really well done film, and the performances are really good, and yeah, but definitely go into it blind. Don't read up about it. Just
Yeah.
Sure.
So I would say, those two. And what was the other one I saw recently? That Crazy House movie. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's like a Dutch movie with what's his name, Nick Frost in it. I think some people like it. I did not at all. I thought it was going to be. You could kind of tell it was like inspired by Tim and Eric and like that kind of absurdist kind of humor. Which I was looking forward to, and I was kind of fine if they were going to copy that kind of style, because that's what I was into. But I didn't like it. I didn't think it was good at all.
Is that the one that's supposed to be like, it's like the 80s sitcom?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, okay, so I've heard of that one. I've heard of it, but I've not seen it.
Yeah. I mean, some people do like it, so it might be worth checking out. But it wasn't so into it. Let down.
Dylan, I did hear that. Yes, Blade Disgusting and Cineverse are making a Silent Night, Deadly Night remake. Yes. Yes. That movie's been in the works for a very, very long time. And I do know at one time they had the perfect writer and the perfect director on board for that one. And then it kind of fell through. So, but it's the Terrifier people. So the movie will get a lot of eyes on it just from being, from the Terrifier producers. So
Would that be the second remake of that or third?
well, Silent Night started out as like a straight up remake of it, and then they kind of switched things up.
Okay.
Which you can still see a little bit of it there, but it started out as like a Silent Night, Deadly Night remake, and then they switched it up a little bit.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that one. We'll see what happens. Cody, have you seen anything good lately?
Yeah, I saw The Substance as well. I really enjoyed it. I honestly like I'm give or take on body horror, and this one, like, I thought the most it was disgusting, but I thought the most disgusting part was what's his nuts eating the shrimp.
Oh, the shrimp.
Yeah. I don't know why that like always grosses me out. Like when they show people eating like that, like Kurt Russell with the nachos and the Death Proof. It's like, I don't know. So like that was gross to me. And it was funny. I was watching the credits and I saw Ray Liotta's name in the credits. I was like, oh, well, why is he in the credits? And I saw that he was actually cast as that role, but he died a couple months before filming started. So he was recast.
Wow.
That was the grossest part of that movie.
It was, I was like, man, like I could smell it. I could smell the fish.
Like all I'd heard about that one is how disgusting it is and it's body horror. And I was like, okay, cool. It's, good. And then it's like, that was the grossest part. I mean, like for the average moviegoer, all the body horror stuff, and that probably grossed out a few people. But like, if you're a hardcore horror person, like that's just unreal. But like the extreme close up of him chewing on, that was.
And they took advantage of the sound too. It was
very chewy.
Yeah, and I saw the remake of Salem's Lot, and I did like it. I haven't seen the original one though, so I know that the original one's like 2 hours longer and much better. I've heard
much better.
And I saw that Megan Fox movie where she's the like it's like Megan. It's kind of like a cross between Megan and A Hand That Rocks a Cradle. And I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was like she was born to play that part. And I know that's like I say that as a compliment, even though she's very robotic in the movie, and that's not a compliment. But she played the part really well, and I thought it was really cool. I liked it.
What was that one called?
It's called the Servants or something like that. It's where like it's like these like she's like an AI robot, and she comes in to help a family who's in need, and she starts like kind of wanting to seduce the husband. So it's kind of like one of those like it reminded me of like an old school 90s thriller, and I really liked it. But she was like a Megan doll, but an adult one.
And the movie's like what, 5 minutes long?
It took a while. It took a while to seduce the guy.
Realism.
Yeah, but it was pretty cool. It had some like Terminator aspects there towards the end when she's getting like the body damage and stuff. So it was cool. It was fun. It was a fun straight to DVD movie.
Okay, all right. I finally saw the M. Night Shyamalan masterpiece Trap.
Oh, I saw that as well. Yeah.
Wow.
No good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
So I got it. So like everything that happens at the concert, like I was loving. Like I loved all that part of the concert. That was great. But like once they get away from the concert, I was like, just that it should have all been at the concert.
Exactly. Less acting for the daughter, more singing only. That's it.
Yes, yes. Just keep it. The whole thing should be him trying to escape the concert.
Yes.
Once he escapes the concert, the movie sucks. Movie sucks.
See, well, and like I thought the movie was okay. I go to so many concerts to where I was watching this, like, well, he wouldn't be able to do that. He wouldn't be able to, so I was like, I was being like very like, I for some reason I wasn't able to let myself go of that. I was like, well, he wouldn't be able to go down there. He wouldn't be able to go up there. Why, like this and that, which usually I don't do, but I was doing it this whole movie.
Like it kind of went from like this silly, like escape movie to like now they're trying to be like this hardcore, like we're trying to analyze like why is he how did he become a serial killer, and like it's like I don't care, like it's like so but I really like Josh Hartnett's like how he's able to like engineer all these situations, or just a smile and a kind gesture can get you anything and anywhere really. So
well, he looks like Josh Hartnett. Makes it easier.
Well,
but also, I really feel disappointed that they had Haley Mills playing the FBI person in charge of it. They made no Parent Trap references.
Well, Miss Bliss. It's Miss Bliss.
Good morning, Miss Bliss.
Yeah. That was like it took me because I kept going like, where do I know her from? And then finally it's like, it's Miss Bliss.
I know.
So I was like, if he's going to be taken down by anybody, if it can't be Screech, let it be Miss Bliss.
It was so funny because when they showed her, I was like, oh, how do I know her? And I kept thinking Mary Poppins. I was like, that's not right. That's not Mary Poppins. And then I was like, oh, it's Murder, She Wrote. I was like, that's not Murder, She Wrote. I was like, it's Miss Bliss.
It's Miss Bliss. Yeah. My goodness. So yeah, finally got around to watching Trap. I saw a movie called Mads, Mads, which is on Shudder right now. Highly recommend it. It's presented as if it all takes place entirely in one single shot. And I think according to what I read, there's only 5 cuts throughout the entire film.
Oh wow.
But they hide those cuts so well, like you really can't tell.
Kind of like Birdman kind of thing.
Like there was only one, maybe 2 that I was like, oh, there's a cut. But other than that, like it just looked really seamless, and I liked it a lot. Not, I mean that's kind of that's a fun gimmick, but they make it work. And I forget the director directed another really good movie, Them. Have you guys ever seen Them?
No, I don't think so.
Highly recommend that one too. So, but yeah, it's called Mads on Shudder now. Definitely look into that one. Enjoyed that one a lot. Let's see, what else did I see recently?
I've heard really good things about that, but I just haven't checked it out.
I don't want to give too much away. It's about It's about a pandemic. Put it that way.
Interesting. Okay.
Put it that way. I finally got around to seeing Immaculate. I liked Immaculate a lot. I'd put that one off for a long time. Finally saw it.
Which one is that?
That is the Sydney Sweeney. She's a nun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like I don't know why, but like once she finds out that she's pregnant, I went, oh, so that's why it's called Immaculate. So yeah. But yeah, I enjoyed that one. Liked that one a lot. I think the surprise, maybe the biggest surprise of this entire year, was that new Hellboy movie.
Really?
That one that looked like some kind of fan movie. It was actually not bad at all.
It's out already?
It's out.
Oh, wow.
And it's actually it's a horror movie. It's not like a fantasy thing. It's a straight up horror movie. And the beginning of it's a little rough. You know, they try and throw in some CGI, and this movie did not have the budget for CGI. But once it settles in, I was really surprised. Like I was digging it. It's not bad at all.
That was probably their deal. They're like, you can make it horror, but we're cutting the budget way down.
Yeah,
that's what they did.
Yeah, and the guy who plays Hellboy, I thought did a really good job. So I was really surprised by that one. I liked it a lot.
So should I give it a chance then? Because that's the only movie me and Sam have walked out of is the last Hellboy movie. We walked out of the theater entirely off that one.
Oh God, that one was awful. Yeah, this movie's a million times better than that one.
Okay, good.
Million times better.
I like the first two movies; those are really good.
Yeah, I like them too. Yeah, but where Del Toro is very fantasy, like this is just dark horror, fun.
Cool.
Really enjoyed it. Yeah. We got Matt in the chat tonight. He can't make it tonight. Oh, we can confirm Mads was really good. Okay. All right. Hope you're doing well, Matt. We got Orc in the chat tonight. How you doing, Orc? I think he's trying to troll. Orc, I thought you were better than that. Tyler says the Crooked Man. Finally, someone else who liked it. Yeah. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, cool.
Biz, I saw that you were watching The Penguin, all right?
Yes.
Yeah, I've not watched it, but I've heard it was really good.
Yes, I can't believe I forgot The Penguin. Yes, The Penguin is very good.
It's kind of like a mobster show, right?
It's a mobster show, definitely a gangster show. It doesn't I wouldn't say it's not like you're watching a Scorsese movie or anything. But at the same time, it didn't like there's nothing comic booky about it. There's no Batman in there. Like you can forget that there's even a Batman until literally the final episode. And he doesn't show up.
Yeah.
Like the whole series, you wouldn't even. I think they mentioned Batman maybe once.
Yeah, I heard they don't mention him hardly at all. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just all about the Penguin. It's all about establishing Oz Cobb, and they do such a great job because like every time they set him up to where like you like him because he's a likable character. Every time they set it up where it's like you're starting to like him, you're rooting for him, you're enjoying the fact that he's playing both sides, and he's a really brilliant guy. They remind you like he's a
bad guy. Yeah,
he's a monster.
That's cool.
And the final episode, they punch you right in the groin with how much of a monster he is, and it's just it's exquisite. It was so good, and of course everybody's talking about Colin Farrell.
Yeah,
he just totally disappears into that. Like you wouldn't even know. But great cast, great writing. Really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, highly recommend it. And I really hope that there's not even a season 2. There doesn't need to be a season 2. Like this one, they just needed to establish who he is. Because at the end of it, he's the Penguin. He starts off, he's Oz Cobb. By the end of it, he is the Penguin. So now push out his Penguin movie against Batman and be done with it. I feel like if they do a season 2, it's just going to be, I don't know.
Would you like
season 2?
Would you like them to do that with other characters, like other villains?
I think that'd be smart. Because I think that's one of the things that DC just doesn't have. Once you get beyond like the Joker, like who's their big villains in the DC universe, really? Because like you're like, okay, well, there's the Penguin, and there's the Riddler, and there's Lex Luthor, and then I'm done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in the MCU, you can on and on. With DCU, it's like that's kind of it, you know? Like even like, I mean, do people even really know who Darkseid is?
I
No,
don't.
and like, he's supposed to be the biggest bad guy, right? But like, nobody knows who he is. Once you get beyond the Joker, people start to go,
Yeah.
you know.
I know whatever were in the 90s movies. like that and the TV, you know, the animated.
Oh, you made it serious,
No.
yeah.
Exactly. Oh, we got Nico here in the chat with us tonight. Nico, what's up, my man? What's up, Piz and Posse? I'm Shelby 1000 Blu-rays. Smooth Strains this evening. 1000 Blu-rays. Nico, my goodness. Jeez. Well, thank you for that $10, man. I appreciate it very much. And, you know, enjoy that shelving, my friend. Enjoy that shelving. We've got the Real Feels podcast here with us. The only good thing about The Last Hellboy was the scenes with Baba Yaga. Sorry, I can't join the talk, my friends. Grading still. Got to get that grading done. I get
Just
it.
get all A's or F's, either or, do fine.
just throw them out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get it over with. Yeah, I forgot the Baba Yaga. That was the one before this very last one, wasn't it? I don't know. I don't remember much about the one with the guy from Stranger Things as Hellboy. I've blocked out most of that one. The Penguin was probably the best show HBO has done in a couple of years, says Swaggy. I agree. Jess says the Penguin was incredible. I agree. No season 2 needed. This week they announced Colin is going to play the Penguin in the next 2 Batman movies. Good. Pattinson really surprised me as Batman. His version is up there with the best so far. Yeah, I actually watched one night after watching a couple episodes of Penguin. I was like, let me just go ahead and watch the movie. Because like the runtime had kind of
Like
scared me away from it. Yeah. And then I was like, whatever, let's just watch it. And like it didn't feel like 3 hours at all. And I mean, I liked it.
The fighting was really cool. Like the opening scene of that movie, I really dug.
Like it kept, because like that movie was reminding me a lot of like Seven. And but like it was so, like, how awkward must Batman feel? Like he's showing up at these crime scenes, like there's all these uniformed cops around, and here he comes walking through in a cape.
I know.
You know, like how awkward must that feel? You know, because like every time that would happen, like because you know it's again, it's like they're trying to make it very dark, very gritty, very realistic, but then here comes a guy in a cape. You know, so. But I did like it. I did like it a lot. So yeah, not bad. And Pattinson did good. And every time they played that Nirvana song, it just was like,
Yeah.
And they played it a few times during that movie.
Jeremy didn't want to see that in theaters.
He did not. No,
Wow.
He did not. I guess it was, I don't know, maybe he's just burnt out on Batman, or I don't know. He just was not interested at all. Maybe he'll be up for part 2 because the Joker's supposed to be in it, and he's a big Joker guy. So
I thought I heard they're supposed to try to hush for the second movie. Leave Joker for the third one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I'd heard the Joker was supposed to be in the second one, but who knows?
I mean, to me, that's pulling, like, you know, everybody wants to see the Joker. To me, that's doing it a little too early. You trying to say that for later?
Yeah. I'm glad they didn't go with the Joker in the first. I thought the Riddler was a good villain for the first one. So, but I agree. Like, save the Joker. You know what I mean? Because like even with like the Christopher Nolan thing, like after The Dark Knight Rises, it just feels like everybody, or The Dark Knight, it just feels like everybody was kind of like, you know, they'd kind of, you know, how do you top that?
Yeah, exactly. They knew they couldn't top it, so they almost kind of phoned it in the last one.
Yeah, I think so.
They topped it with Jared Leto.
You're damn the best Joker. The best Joker. We can all agree on that one. The best Joker. Oh, speaking of which, has anybody seen Joker Folie à Deux?
Not.
No.
Me neither.
Not yet.
No interest. No interest.
Yeah, there's one other movie I wanted to actually recommend, which is kind of surprising for me because I'm like a huge Kevin Smith guy, but his new movie, the 4:30 movie, which
Oh,
is
it's
kind
good.
of yeah, it's great. I was really surprised how good it was. It was kind of like just like a coming of age kind of movie, takes place in a small town at their movie theater. Yeah, I would just I would recommend it. I mean, maybe it's my opinion isn't so good because I'm generally not into his movies. So maybe it's a little different than most of his stuff, but I liked it, and yeah, I would recommend it.
I saw that he bought that theater, and that theater was the theater he used to go to as a kid.
Oh,
So
really?
He bought it to film in it. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. Okay, now I gotta watch it again.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It looks or sounds good.
Well, let's we have to discuss a little sad news here. We lost a legendary actor in the horror community recently. Tony Todd passed away, and of course, Tony Todd. Everybody, you think Candyman, of course, but really, when you look at his career, like it goes back many years, and he was in some really great movies that a lot of people may not even really remember, but like he had a small role in Platoon. Of course, he was in the original Crow. He was in The Rock. And the Night of the Living Dead remake, which I think I really like that one. It's not as good as the original, but I really like that one, and I love him as Ben. But yeah, just an incredible body of work. He left us with an awesome legacy. If Candyman had been the only thing he'd done, I mean, like what a villain he created. What a villain, the voice, the look, just everything about that character is just incredible. Did anybody have a chance to meet him at like a convention? Cody? Ghost? Nope.
I never did. No. And I have a Wishmaster poster where I have all like the villains on it. Like I have like Freddy, or I've like Robert Englund on it. And he was the last one I needed. Yeah. But
I met him many years ago. Gosh, a long time ago. And he was very nice. And I was actually talking to the organizers of a convention, and they asked me, like, do you or Jeremy, is there anybody on y'all's like, must see list? And I was like, oh, Jeremy would love to meet Tony Todd. And they kind of gave me like look. So I was kind of wondering, like, was his illness kind of known to some, but not, which I'm sure it was, but they gave me kind of an kind of look. And and then not long after that, he ended up passing. I believe it was cancer he passed away from. I forget how old he was, but he'd lived a pretty rich, full life. So he was born in 1954.
I think he's actually in the new Final Destination movie. I think he filmed it already.
Oh,
okay, cool. So he was 69 years old when he passed away. But yeah, what a incredible body of work he leaves us behind. And yeah, got Dan in the chat. Tony was always really friendly at cons. Yes. And that's right. He was a Klingon. Yes, indeed.
What was that in that he was in?
That was The Next Generation, right? I believe he was in The Next Generation.
Okay.
So, but yeah, we lost a legend. Yeah. Any particular favorite roles of Tony Todd that's not Candyman?
Yeah, it's The Crow. I loved him in The Crow.
Yeah. He was great in that.
I'll say for me, I really like his voice acting work because the last voice acting work he did was for the Spider-Man 2 game. We played Venom. He just did a great job in that. He was only really in the game for like 20, 30 minutes total, but like he took up all the space.
It's a perfect voice for Venom too.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, perfect. There's a missed opportunity. They didn't give him the voice of Venom in the movies, really.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, big missed opportunity. The Visitor episode of Deep Space Nine is some of his best acting. Very nice. Yeah.
He's one of those
Sad.
that like I definitely recognize from a million things, and obviously know him from Candyman. But yeah, I can't really name anything.
I think he had on the set of Candyman, he'd set up some kind of deal. Like every time he got stung by a bee, they had to pay him $1,000.
Yeah.
I think he ended up getting stung like 20 times. So that's 20 grand. You know.
Yeah, I saw that. Something that's crazy.
That was very smart of him. Like, hey, you want me covered in bees and bees in my mouth? Well, you're going to pay.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I would have been like, sting. I've been making him sting me for, $1,000 a sting. Heck yeah. So, yes, he was great in the Night of the Living Dead remake for sure. Yes. I'm not even going to read that comment, Cliff. My goodness. You sick individual. He got stung 21 times. Okay, so it's 21 grand.
Damn.
Yeah, good for him.
About some 21 grand in 90s money.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I wonder how much he actually got paid for, like when he got hired on to play Candyman. I wonder how much that was.
It's a good question. Very good question.
Because I'm sure 21,000 was a nice
nice little bonus.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Ah, man. The RIP Tony Todd. For sure. Did anybody happen to check out the much hyped Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight on Netflix?
Yes.
I've seen enough of it.
Well, if you tried to watch it live, you probably ended up watching a buffering screen far more often. Exactly. Yeah. Which is shocking to me because it's Netflix. Like, are you telling me that Netflix weren't equipped for like?
I know.
That makes like I can Shudder. I understand. Shudder, sure. Netflix, really. And like, and you didn't take extra precaution that, this is something that's been super hyped for, I mean, how long? Like a year at least. So just no excuse for that blunder on Netflix. I actually heard that people are starting a class action lawsuit against Netflix because of that.
Wow.
I think it just because it was free with your monthly subscription, you get like $20 back or some shit, or like what?
I don't know. I guess people signed up for Netflix just for that fight.
Whoa, wow.
So like they want their money. I don't know.
Did it happen during his fight or before the the
whole thing?
The whole
thing was
stream.
buffering.
Wow.
The whole was just a buffering nightmare.
Okay. Because I went to a concert and when I got out of the concert, it was on the TVs and I was like, wow, why is this on so late? I thought it'd be long over. So I don't know if they postponed it and waited for things to get caught up, but it was probably just buffering the whole time. But yeah, it was.
Yeah, just a buffering nightmare.
It's funny because like I didn't even know anything about the fight. I'm not really into that stuff, but I saw like a lot of like friends on Facebook and they were posting about how they, all the frozen screen jokes. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I put it on just to see it. And apparently I was the only one in the United States could watch the whole thing. And I didn't even give a shit about it at all. But I watched it because nobody else could. It was interesting.
I'm sure WWE's looking at that like, oh, great.
Oh, exactly. It's like January's coming up pretty fast, but
I know.
Yeah. Well, they'll probably have those bugs worked out in time for WWE, but I don't know. But so the only other fight that I saw was two women. And like they just beat the crap out of each other. Like that was a good fight. Now,
I saw something about that, yeah.
Now, granted, they'd fight for 2 minutes, then it'd buffer for 2 minutes, then they'd fight for 5 minutes, then it'd buffer for 5 minutes. So, it was like stop motion. But now that was a really good fight. Like that was two professional fighters beating the crap out of each other. So like if you're a fight fan, which I'm not like a big boxer or MMA fan or anything like that, but like that was a competitive, good fight. And then finally, like the lead up to Jake Paul, Mike Tyson was like, they took forever because of course they have to recap like, everything about it. And they have to remind you who Mike Tyson is because you might not know, And then of course, like Jake Paul had this big, long, elaborate, like he rode into this he rode to the ring with his brother in like a car, and it's just a complete debacle like you would expect from the Pauls.
Yeah.
And then it turned out to be a complete scam, which is what you should expect from the Pauls, because that was like look, they both got paid. They both got paid handsomely. But that was a total work. That was completely. There were so many instances where Tyson could have
just stop,
annihilated him. There were so many. There's even one moment where literally, like, I don't know, something must have took over in Mike's head, like, muscle memory.
Yeah.
Like Jake lowers his glove and Tyson and then he just kind of stops and brings it down. Like that was the kill shot.
Yeah.
And there was, and I don't know what it was with Tyson, like chewing on his glove.
Oh, that's actually a move. So that's actually a thing where to keep your guard up when your hands are getting tired, you kind of bite your thumbs to keep your guard up better.
Okay. He was chewing on his glove the whole night, like it was like it tasted like strawberries or something.
Well, he's like 60, so he's getting gassed pretty easy.
I think he still would have whooped his ass. Like,
Oh, I'm sure.
There's no question about it.
He was in great shape.
His endurance is not as good, but his punching power is still fucking there.
Yeah. Like he could have. There's no question. There were at least a couple other moments where like Paul was just wide open, and like if he wanted to, he could have nailed him, and it would have been done.
Yeah, and I saw a shot where he hit Paul really hard, and Paul like kind of like wobbles, and you could tell he like he stopped and like started going back, waiting for Paul to get his composure together.
Yeah, like there was still some muscle memory going on in time. Like I think he like some flashbacks. Like he saw Holyfield there for a second, and he just like I saw that, like he punched him like in the if he'd hit him in the chin, he probably would have knocked him out. But like he punched him kind of in the neck. But like it did. Like Paul's like, bro, we're not supposed to be doing. So then
we're not supposed to be boxing.
Yeah, it was a patty cake match. It was a patty cake match. It was a total scam. But and like the funniest thing was that interview where when Mike Tyson walks away, there's his bare ass hanging out.
He was having the time with it. He didn't care. He had he didn't care at all. He's walking around. He kissed the guy. I love you. Turn around, his bare ass is showing. I laughed so hard. I was like, there's no way that this was a real fight. No way.
Yeah. It was but look, they both got paid. I mean, I think what was it, like 20 million? Something like that at least.
Something like that.
So I mean, hey, that's and Tyson was in really good shape. Tyson was in really good shape. So
watching him spar and stuff. And then watching him in the ring, you're like, where was that guy at?
Yeah,
exactly. Right. Yeah. Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. Those were the two ladies that fought before them, before Paul and Tyson. They were really good. Like the one lady kept kind of leading with her head, and the other lady, I think it was Amanda Serrano, like she had a huge gash, like right on her, under just a horrible looking gash where she'd been headbutted. And that was a wild one. Netflix is going to carry NFL games in the WWE.
Yeah, I saw Christmas games of NFL will be. So on Christmas, the NFL will be on Netflix.
Okay.
But we'll be too busy watching Nosferatu instead.
Possible UFC deal too?
Oh, Jesus.
I think they're allowed to mess up, like, because I think this is kind of like their first big thing live. I know they had like the roast that was live. I don't know if that was messed up or anything, but if they keep repeating it, then it's like, okay, they need to get their stuff together. But I'm sure they're working on it.
Well, I mean, look, just about anything the Paul brothers do is just a scam. That's the bottom line, and they just get away with it. So I mean, of course,
my prime is a scam. I've been drinking that shit forever.
I wouldn't even call it sparring. That wasn't even sparring. That was like patty cake or something. It was sad. It was sad. Yeah, what a mess. What a mess. And Netflix was a mess. It was all just a complete get travesty. Anyway.
It made for good social media afterwards, though, I guess.
It did make for very good social media. It was a travesty, but it made for good social media afterwards. That's for sure. The winner of that whole thing was Mike Tyson's bare ass. There's no question. No question about it.
I like that one meme that was going around, and it was just like shots from the Punch Out game. You know, Tyson versus the blonde
Little
guy.
Mac.
Yeah.
Oh, Glass Joe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
And they keep showing like Jake Paul's going to challenge this guy, and it's a picture of like an old guy. It's like,
Oh yeah. 100-year-old Buddhist guy. Yeah.
yeah, it's like the guy from Seinfeld.
Mhm.
I don't know if you remember that episode, the old guy who picks up the TV and hurts his back. Sal Mandini, I think, is what he was from. The Ready to Rumble, Sal Mandini.
I think he was going to fight Jimmy Carter, even though he's in hospice.
That's right. I saw that one too.
Yeah.
I saw Jimmy Carter. I saw Joe Biden. I saw somebody who was dead. So yeah.
But it's also the exact opposite as well, where it's like a little girl or something like an 8-year-old girl or some other stuff like that.
Mhm. Yeah, Jake Paul's gonna fight the little girl from Abigail next, I heard.
See, and that's the thing. Like Tyson, he's at the end of his career, so he's like, I don't care. I mean, I don't think he really cared during his career too. There were some questionable things he did during fights as well. That could have been, he could have been paid off to do. But like he's done, and that nobody's gonna trust him in a fight again. No one's gonna want to watch another Tyson fight, which is sad. But Jake Paul, he's like in the beginning of his career, isn't he? Like that's now no one's gonna like. I feel like he screwed himself over real bad.
Yeah,
in the long run.
Oh well, but hey, money in the bank. That's what it's all about, right? So. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, let's talk about something that will absolutely be money in the bank. Big money. All right. And that is the rumored biopic for this guy. Baz Luhrmann is rumored to be directing a Fred Durst biopic.
Baz Luhrmann.
Baz Luhrmann, starring what's the guy's name? He was in Twisters. Something Powell.
Glenn Powell's gonna play him.
Glenn Powell as Fred Durst.
That actually might be a hit. Then people are going crazy for that guy.
So, can you imagine? This is the world. We need something that's going to unify us. And I think a Fred Durst biopic, the perfect thing.
Funny. That's hilarious.
I just think it's going to be. I'll just be in tears the whole time. Just be in tears the whole time.
It's definitely going to be a movie we all clap at once it's over.
Once it's a standing ovation, they'll have to drag me out of the theater clapping. Okay. They'll have to. Yeah.
See, are the tickets going to cost a $3 bill?
Wouldn't that be funny? Tickets are only $3.
I saw that he's in a movie. He's in a new movie soon, or maybe he's already in. I can't remember what it was, but he's in something. Fred Durst.
He's in I Saw the TV Glow.
Yeah. Okay. I knew that, but I thought there was actually something else too that's coming out.
Yeah, I think I saw that too. As a matter of fact, let me see.
Yeah, because I remember seeing the trailer for. I saw the TV Glow, and I was like, Fred Durst.
Oh, is it called Y2K?
Oh yes, he's in Y2K. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that looks good.
I heard that's pretty good. It makes sense to him being Y2K.
He's also in something called Hello Neighbor, Welcome to Ravenbrooks. He's in one episode of that. Whatever that is. But get this. So he plays himself in the Y2K movie.
Does he? That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
He does. Oh gosh, it's got Rachel Ziegler in it. Nobody's going to see it. Oh man. Well, there goes that one. There goes that one. Damn.
I mean, I'm having a brain fart here. I love Slipknot.
Big Slipknot fan. Fred's a big Slipknot fan. Ah, my goodness. Wow. So I don't know. I'm up for it. Let's get it.
No.
does he have like an exciting like life beyond his Limp Bizkit or whatever? Or is there like what's going on there? Like, how is that going to be a movie?
Is that a serious question?
Yes.
You need to.
Obviously, you don't know about the chocolate starfish and hot dog flavored water.
No, you do not. Know about
Every day he's doing it for the nookie.
Yes. Yes. Come on, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Listen,
I honestly really don't know about his personal life. I remember it wasn't a couple like 5 years ago. He almost died, didn't he? I don't know what it was. Like he got sick, like really sick.
he actually he was actually he did die, but he was brought back.
That's right.
He was resurrected.
Now he'll live forever.
Fred Durst was positioned to take over Universal Music Group at one point. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Exactly. Fred Durst biopic equals world peace. You're damn right. Fred Durst is a living legend. There's no doubt about that. Punisher Batman fans is happy to see Ghost with us tonight. Oh, wait a minute. Was this supposed to have a Lemmy biopic directed by Eli Roth?
That'd be interesting.
Really?
That'd be good.
Nico, big fan of Fred Durst, of course. Of course.
What happened to the Hulk Hogan biopic with Chris Hemsworth?
Apparently that's dead.
Yeah.
Apparently that's dead. Hulk Hogan commented on it, and as we all know, everything Hulk Hogan says is the God's truth.
The gospel truth.
He said that it was an absolutely brilliant script.
I'm sure it was.
He said that it would have won Oscars. And I believe him. I believe every word.
Him and Steven Seagal were probably working on it.
Can you imagine Chris Hemsworth with the Fu Manchu? Walking down the aisle to Real American.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because I remember a couple years ago they showed him working out, and he was like really big on something. Someone's like, "Oh, you getting ready for another Thor movie?" He's like, "Actually, no. I'm staying in shape for the Hulk Hogan movie." And I was like, "Oh, dang, I forgot about that." And then another couple of years went by, and I was like, "I don't think that's happening." It was going to be like directed by Todd Phillips from The Joker.
Yeah. Gosh. Wow. I mean, imagine that.
I know.
Can you imagine okay, so we all know who Baz Luhrmann is, right? The Romeo and Juliet guy. He also did what was the one with the
Moulin Rouge?
Moulin Rouge. So imagine that visual style applied to the world of Fred Durst. Can you imagine being taken to the Matthews Bridge like that, in that kind of style? Damn. I want it tomorrow.
Who would play West Borland?
Good question. Very good question.
When I saw Limp Bizkit last time, Wes Borland had like a mask on. He was been wearing a mask. I was like, how do we even know that's Wes Borland over there? It could be somebody. Like, what if Wes Borland's like, I'm taking the night off. Corey Feldman fill in.
You'd know if it was Corey Feldman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You'd know.
He's playing with his teeth.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. I do remember when Undertaker came out to Limp Bizkit. Yes, I remember that. Yes.
I remember Fred Durst used to be a character. Remember, he used to come out in the car. He used to be like a cheat code, and you could use him
in the one game.
Yeah, in the one game. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. In my mind, I knew what I was talking about. But yeah, in the video game.
Yeah.
I saw he was banned from WWE recently, like maybe like 2018 or something. And I forgot why he was banned. It was he did something in the audience that Vince didn't like, and he was banned. But he
Fred
had
Durst?
Fred Durst, yeah.
Wow.
Because that's why he had a really good relationship with them, and then something happened. And I forgot what it was.
Well, look,
Vince is gone now.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But look, I mean, we all know it was Nookie related, right? I'm sure. Had to be Nookie related.
Mm-hmm.
So I just don't get between that man and his chainsaw either.
Mm-hmm.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
So, oh man, I want that movie today. My goodness. Damn. That's a good question. Who would play Wes Borland?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Be like Michael Cera. Like
Justin Long.
God.
Doesn't he kind of look like Justin Long a little bit? Maybe
Justin Long. Uh,
I can see Justin Long do it. Put a little soul patch on him.
Yeah.
yeah. Justin Long could do anything, right?
Mhm.
Why not?
Adam Scott, maybe that guy. Maybe he looks like
Adam Scott.
Oh, Durst and Chris Jericho had an altercation backstage.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guessing Durst was
Yeah.
giving it to Jericho's woman. I bet that's what happened. I bet that's what happened.
Or Durst had to like explain to him, look, I mean, I lead Limp Bizkit. I can tell you, Fozzie's terrible.
That's probably it. He's like, look, Fred, can we open for you? And Fred was like, bro, you suck.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, yeah, that's what happened. Ah, jeez.
I saw Fozzy had this may be old news, but it was in like my shorts or whatever. I saw that Fozzy had a music video all on like a roller coaster. So it's like Chris Jericho riding a roller coaster singing the whole time. So it just follows him like the whole. It's just him taking the whole magic carpet rider. I don't know what it was, but I was like, oh, I guess I don't know if it's new or not, but it made me laugh.
Wow.
Yeah, man, I like mustard and cornishers and jalapenos.
Man of good taste. Man of good taste. There's no question about that. No question. So
He looks a lot better now. I will say, like I saw him like 6 months ago. He looked a lot better.
you went to a con. You went to one of the Loserville shows.
Loserville,
right?
yeah, I did, yeah.
And that went pretty well.
I mean, so I don't know if it, like Limp Bizkit was brilliant because what they did was had this show that was, I was like, oh my God, this needs to be over. And then when Limp Bizkit came out, it was like the best thing ever. So like, I don't know, like, he was making money.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he was, Limp Bizkit was great. I really, really liked Limp Bizkit a lot.
You just got to sit through that Corey Feldman.
Yeah. It wasn't even Corey Feldman that was the worst. It was just the other ones like, Riff Raff, like he didn't even know the song. He didn't know the lyrics to his own song. He would like mumble through his own like chorus. And then there was a guy named like Nate No Face, and it wasn't my kind of music. Like, and I was sitting at a spot where I could see the clock, like they all had a different time, and like each person, like I saw, I was like, okay, that person, like Feldman has like 20 minutes, and then the next person had 20 minutes. Feldman opened the show. And then like there's like a band that had like an hour, and then another band that had an hour, or like a rap group that had an hour. I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot sit through these two groups for an hour. And then Limp Bizkit had like an hour and a half. But it was, yeah. And it was an outside concert, and it was in like July, and I live in Arizona, so it was like 116.
Yeah.
It was,
Damn.
yeah, it was funny. There was a like Fred Durst was like, do you guys mind if we go a little longer? And the security guard next to me was like, no, please. But Limp Bizkit put on a really good show. I definitely see them again. And I'd like to see Corey Feldman again because I guess something wasn't working, so he couldn't do Comeback King. And then he kept having to cut songs for reasons unknown. But yeah, I'd like to see him again just so I can see a full concert of his. But yeah, Corey Feldman before every song is all right. We're playing all the hits tonight.
Did he do his famous guitar solo?
Yeah, with a brand new guitar. He's like, I just got this guitar. This is all for you, Phoenix. It's okay.
JD Smith says, if you're in Arizona, check out my bros band Zombeast.
Okay, I'll look him up.
I like that name, Zombeast.
Zombeast.
I'm guessing it's like a smooth jazz kind of.
It's like a guy playing the fiddle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It's all folk.
Bluegrass. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. There you go. You have to look up some Zombeast, I guess. Oh, Lord have mercy. There's one more topic I want to discuss before we call it a night. But is there anything on your all's minds you want to talk about? Anything at all? Anything going on out in the chat? You guys interested in hearing this?
Other than Nico's funny comment there, 116 Durst degrees.
Disgrace. I was gonna say is so I don't know if anybody knows about this. Apparently, for Nosferatu, there's like a 500-pound like coffin at certain theaters has. One of the theaters in San Antonio has one. I tried going to go see it, but it's like behind the paywall. So I thought, let's go see another movie to be able to go see the coffin. So I'm gonna try and do that like before the next stream.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. 500-pound coffin.
It's like the original coffin. I think it's like a replica of the coffin used in the movie.
Dang, that's gonna cost some money. I'm surprised it's not cardboard like everything else.
Well,
Yeah.
there's only like 6 of these throughout the country.
Okay. Oh wow.
You know, it's something something they've done that's really smart about Nosferatu is that they've not shown
Mhm.
what Bill Skarsgård looks like yet. They've just given us little flashes.
I
Like
hope
his
they
eyes
don't.
or like
Yeah.
they should. Yeah, don't show him until
Mhm.
we're in
Till
the theater.
theaters, yeah. And then it'll be online. Like everybody will take pictures of it, and
Yeah,
it'll be all
exactly.
over the place.
I mean, it
we'll
could be
all know
good.
what he looks like by 8 p.m. on Christmas Day.
Christmas Day, yeah.
It could be good. It could also backfire. It could be like Godzilla 2000, or was it 99? The one of fucking
98.
No, yeah, thank you.
98.
The American one.
I was just gonna say, I hope that movie's good, just because it seems like everyone's putting all their bets on that one being the best of the year. It's like, gotta wait and see.
I mean, it's got Robert Eggers is batting 1,000 with me, and it just I don't know.
Mhm.
I just have faith in the dude. He's not let me down yet, and it's Dracula, Nosferatu, whatever. So
There is a trailer, right? I think I saw a trailer for it.
there is a
Oh,
trailer.
yeah.
I think there might be 2,
Okay.
but they don't give too much away.
Yeah.
There's Nosferatu popcorn buckets.
Really?
Oh wow.
Is it in the shape of like a coffin or what?
It just totally spoils what he looks like.
Yeah, exactly. It's
His
like,
head.
his eyes pulls up.
That's what I was like. I hope it's not like his head. Oh, it's a coffin. It's a coffin. Okay,
Oh,
very
okay.
smart. It's a coffin. Okay,
Okay, so it's
What is
they're
it?
treating it as a big deal, which is pretty cool.
yeah. Okay, so it's a coffin. That would kind of There's his head in popcorn bucket. It's kind of like how they've spoiled the look of the Wolfman in next year's Wolfman because they had the Wolfman at like Halloween Horror Night.
But he's like bald.
And everybody was going, God, I hope that's not what the Wolfman looks like in the movie.
Yeah, it looks
That's what
terrible.
he's going to look like in the movie. It looks like a freaking. It doesn't look like a wolf. It looks like a rabid possum or something. It looks like it did not look good.
It looks like a character from Wrong Turn or something.
Yeah, that's not a werewolf. That's like a
Mhm.
yeah. That's not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
I haven't watched the trailer for it, but I heard it's is it supposed to be like something like kind of like a rabies thing? Like he gets like
Something
I thought it was
like
a
that.
different
Yeah.
one. I thought it was like another kind of werewolf. Like it's a werewolf. Everybody becomes a werewolf once a year or something like that.
oh yeah, you're talking about the one with like Gallo. I
Yeah.
can't think of his name. Yeah, Frank Gallo,
Yeah.
where people turn into werewolves once a year, and then it's kind of like The Purge. But
The
with
Purge
werewolves.
werewolf movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what that was called too. Is that called Werewolves?
I don't know. I just
Yeah.
heard about it the other day.
There's a werewolves movie coming out next month from it's got Gallo in it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So here's what. Oh God, I almost hate to, because this is just I don't know what were they thinking? Like, okay, spoiler alert, but this needs to be seen, and I'm sure most people have already seen it. But like, this is crazy. So wait a minute, I'm on the wrong one.
No,
Sorry.
no.
Is that Fred Durst?
How dare you?
It's the biopic.
Okay, here we go. So that is what the werewolf is going to look like in next year's Wolfman.
Does he have mange? Like, what the hell's going on?
That is
don't
the
know.
Halloween Horror Nights, though. So I don't
Yeah.
think they put like the. I mean, I'm sure it's close to it, but hopefully it's a little more cinematic when you see it.
There's a part in the trailer where you can see the face through like a windshield, and it looks like that.
Oh, he doesn't.
Like what? That's not a werewolf.
Is he on Ozempic? Like, what the fuck's going on?
it's the Ozempic man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A gnome or a troll, like it's David the Gnome or something.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Like kind of trollish kind of thing. But he's like like a tall leprechaun almost.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the image. Here's what it. Oh, well, so they've actually removed that image. Interesting.
Are they going to Sonic it and fix it?
Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. So here's what it looks like through the windshield in the trailer. Where'd that go? There it is. So that's what it looks like through the windshield. So it's pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. That just doesn't look like a werewolf to me.
No. And are they teasing it in the trailer? So they're not really showing it, they're teasing it. But then they showed it at Halloween Horror Nights of this guy running.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I was thinking when he mentioned a popcorn bucket. I just imagined it.
Yeah.
Nosferatu's head. You know.
Yeah.
So that Wolfman doesn't have nards.
I don't know.
I saw someone mention the Last Showgirl. I think that actually looks really good with Pamela Anderson.
I agree. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah. I've not heard anything about that one.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for it. It looks pretty good.
The Last Showgirl with Pamela Anderson. Interesting. Would it be? Is that coming out this year or next year?
Probably next year.
I think it's this year, actually.
Oh, is it?
Maybe. I think.
Oh, wow.
Well, could you imagine if Pamela Anderson and Demi Moore were both nominated for Oscars in the same year?
That'd be pretty crazy.
I don't think Demi Moore's going to get nominated for an Oscar because it's a horror movie.
Well, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, it's on.
But yeah, no. So like he gets so like in the trailer he gets scratched by like I guess a werewolf, and then because of the scratch he gets infected. Like he's not bitten, he's scratched, and he catches the infection that way. So it's like an infection. It's not, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like I like that director. I like the director.
What else has he done?
That's
Oh, it's Lee. Is it Lee Winnell?
Lee Winnell.
Okay, I know.
Yeah. So I like him. I don't know.
Mhm.
Don't like the look. I don't know. I don't know if you really needed to change that much about it. But we've got to modernize everything, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, it'll definitely be different, and people like the way he changed and modernized the Invisible Man.
Mhm.
So maybe he's like, well, let's just take a swing for it.
Yeah, and I like the Invisible Man for the most part. There were a couple of things I didn't like about it, but for the most part, I liked it.
Yeah. It had good suspense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm curious about when they start rolling out the, like modernized Frankenstein and, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Let's see what happens.
They have like a couple Frankensteins coming out, don't they, right now? Being worked on.
Do they?
Yeah, because I thought what's his name was playing Frankenstein in a movie. Andrew Garfield.
What?
And isn't like Guillermo del Toro directing one?
Oh yeah, I did hear that Guillermo del Toro was doing a Frankenstein.
That one I would watch because it would be very beautiful and very sad. But yeah, Andrew Garfield. It's like, what the fuck?
I thought either he was cast as it and then he had to drop out or something like that.
Let's see what we got going on here. So far with the Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein, Mia Goth stars as Elizabeth. Jacob Elordi plays the monster. Never heard of him.
He's the name. What's that show? HBO Euphoria. He's rumored to be the new Patrick Bateman. We'll see about that.
That's right. We're supposed to get a new American Psycho as well. Christoph Waltz is in it. Oscar Isaacs plays Dr. Frankenstein.
Oh, so that's a legit cast.
Yeah. Charles Dance is in it. Another David Bradley, another Game of Thrones guy. So interesting.
Yeah.
So let me look at this Jacob guy. Does he look like Patrick Bateman? Does he have the Patrick Bateman?
Yes.
Hold on, let me see. Let's do a poll here.
He's
Does
almost
this
too
guy-
obvious for American Psycho, to be honest.
Does this guy have what it takes to be Patrick Bateman?
He kind of looks like Dave Franco.
Yeah, totally.
I can see that.
Hmm.
He was
You know,
pretty
maybe
menacing, you
Oh,
folks.
he was in Saltburn.
Maybe they missed out on an opportunity to hire the other Franco guy who is like a psycho.
James Franco.
Yeah.
It's too on the nose. What's his opinion on Huey Lewis in the News?
Exactly. That's what we have to know.
He's probably never even heard of him.
Yeah. Huey. What's up, Ryan Trash? How you doing, sir? He was in Saltburn. Yeah.
I never saw Saltburn. Everyone says it was good though.
I've not seen it either. But yeah, he's got big shoes to fill. I mean, my goodness, that was really kind of the role that, kind of launched Christian Bale. When I see anything I see Christian Bale in, I'm like, it's Patrick Bateman, whatever it is. It's like he's Batman. No, it's Patrick Bateman.
It's going to be interesting because it's not going to be in the 80s, like the book was originally.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Really?
No, it's modernized.
It's like, is he a fucking podcaster then? Or what the hell's he doing?
Good question. Good question.
Guy's gonna be listening to who's he gonna be listening to? Yeah, it won't be Huey Lewis in the News. It's gonna be like some
Taylor
41.
Swift.
Yeah, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. It's directed by Luca Guadagnino.
He's good.
It's directed by or it's written by Scott Burns, who wrote The Bourne Ultimatum. It's described as quote unquote a whole new interpretation with room to interpret the story and characters differently.
Yeah.
Was there supposed to be open interpretation? Like, is he actually killing people? Is he imagining it? Like, that was the part of like the whole first movie.
It already sounds way better than the original.
Exactly. I'm gonna make this statement right now, and I'm gonna stand by it. It will be better than American Psycho 2 with Mila Kunis.
What if it isn't?
Then I will post a retraction. He's a TikTok rapper. There you go.
Okay.
Great.
Oh, geez. So I think that's all the plot details we've got right now.
And is it going to be a movie or is it going to be a mini series?
It's supposed to be a movie.
A movie, okay. I'm kind of surprised they're not making it into a TV show.
I don't know. Leave American Psycho alone. Make something new. Make something fresh. Yeah.
Piz, did you end up reading the Shards? Maybe you had picked that up.
No, not yet. I bought the book. I just haven't sat down to read it yet.
Awesome. Yeah. I've read the first half so far. It's fun. It's good. Definitely good.
I do love me some Bret Easton Ellis from time to time.
Supposedly there's a mini series, I think HBO or A24. Somebody's working on a mini series for the Shards, but I haven't heard much about it recently, so who knows what's going on with it. But that could be cool.
Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Nico says due to incentives and tax breaks, it'll probably be Canadian Psycho. That's true. It's kind of true. Oh, geez. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything else on y'all's minds? Anything else going on in the chat you guys want to throw at us?
I'm good here, man.
What's the last showgirl? What's the last showgirl about? Is it?
She's just like an aging showgirl, and they really don't show much in the trailer, but it looks like it would be good. Like, yeah, I think she's like up against younger people, and she's, her age, which I don't know what her age is, but older than the original, the younger people coming up. But yeah, she's a Vegas showgirl.
Okay, interesting, very interesting.
But it's one of those things. If it wasn't Pam Anderson, I don't know if I'd be interested. kind of thing. Like I kind of want to see her succeed. I think
Yeah.
that's why I'm excited about it.
Me too.
I agree. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jamie Lee Curtis is in it too, isn't she? I think she's like her friend or something. I believe
She said never say never if she'd be in it.
She's getting serious props from serious people. That's good.
That's us. We're the serious people.
So, I mean, you know, I'm assuming by serious people, he means like, you know, the Oscar voting people, the people who, you know.
I'm thinking David Hasselhoff.
Ooh. If you get on David Hasselhoff's radar, your career just goes right through the roof.
That guy needs to have a comeback.
He does. He does. A seasoned showgirl must plan for her future when her show abruptly closes after a 30-year run.
Oh.
Well. Alrighty. Well, there's something I wanted to bring up, and just get your guys' thoughts on this. If your favorite celebrity leaves a social media platform, do you just delete that social media platform and never go back?
No. Not me.
But then why? Well, but then why does every celebrity want us to know that they're leaving certain social media platforms before they leave? But then they don't. They really don't leave. They leave for about a week and then they come back.
Yeah, they come back.
It's because they're turning it into an airport. You have to announce your departure.
I guess. Like I just don't get that. I like it. You know, just leave. But then you really don't leave because they always come back. So it's like to me it's like just it's a huge ego trip because like they want to announce like because they think people are gonna like cry and beg them to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then you know then they get bored in a week and they come back.
And so
I was just like, because if you're really sick of it, then you wouldn't even want to make that announcement. You just,
Exactly.
yeah, you just gonna
They're like,
disappear.
disappear. Bye.
Yeah. And
Like
I go ahead.
That's like, how do people know when they're like, oh, Kylie Jenner stopped following Jamie Lee Curtis? Like, how do people know that? Like, you have to be really paying attention. Like, if I stopped following Piz, no one would ever know. Like, I mean, we're as famous as the Kardashians, of course.
Of course.
But it's like no one would, you know, like no one would know. Maybe he would know. He'd be, oh, Cody hasn't liked my stuff in a while, and he could see. But like, you don't really like. I'm sure there's dozens of people who stop following me that I have no idea. But it's like, how do like people know like right away?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
No.
I don't get that either. But yeah, like and you know, so and here's the thing with Twitter or X. That platform has always been toxic. I don't care who owned it. It was toxic. It's still toxic. Twitter will always be toxic.
Yeah.
It will be the most toxic platform. If Mr. Rogers owned it, it would still be toxic. It's just a toxic place to be. So if you can't handle toxic, don't be on Twitter or X.
it's definitely worse, though.
But don't announce to people that you're it to me it's always been just people pissing and moaning, and it's either horrible political takes, horrible movie takes, just random ridiculous like, hey, I peed on myself today. I didn't need to know that. Who needed to know that? Just complete random nonsense. It's a toxic hellhole. So, and it always will be. There's something about Twitter, and people have asked me like, "What? I don't get Twitter. I don't understand it." It's like, well, Twitter is just like you just post there mindlessly. It's just random. It's totally random. Like it seems like on other social media platforms, you kind of have to put thought into a post. Not on Twitter, because Twitter is just so fast, and it's just it's just such an odd platform.
You have Twitter, right, Biz?
Yeah.
Is it worth having as a creator? Because I don't have it.
I mean,
all I have is Instagram.
I mean, it's yeah. I mean, as a creator, sure, yeah,
It helps.
yeah. But like, as far as like having a meaningful conversation with somebody, it's not happening on Twitter.
Great.
Facebook, Instagram, literally any other you know, you can kind of have a conversation. When it comes to Twitter, like something about Twitter or X, whatever, it just brings out the worst in people. And
that reminds me, my favorite tweet I ever saw was somebody talk about how Twitter, the environment Twitter is basically somebody says, I like pancakes. And somebody would reply, but why do you hate waffles? And it's like, that's not the conversation. I'm just saying I like pancakes. Like people are looking for fights on Twitter all the time.
That's crazy.
constantly looking for fights on Twitter. And you can't, there's no reason to even try and go back and forth with it because it's not worth your time.
No.
It's not worth your sanity. It's not worth your mental health. But like the whole thing of like people announcing that they're leaving. Like there was one, I swear to God, it was so funny. There was an actress, and I don't remember her name, but it was a name like I hadn't heard in probably 20 years. I had no idea she was even on X. And she had posted like, oh, you know, this place has become too toxic. I'm leaving. I apologize to my fans. This big long thing. Like it wasn't like she typed it on like her own letterhead and then took a picture of it and posted it. And people just were setting her on fire. Like, who are you? And like, why should we care? And like, you know, call 1990 when somebody would have cared about you. It was hilarious. People were just torching this woman, but like who cares?
Maybe if you're going to leave and actually leave forever, but if you're going to leave and come back 2 weeks later, you know,
yeah,
maybe that, to tell your fans, hey, I'm not doing this anymore. But
yeah.
Or just be simple. Post the picture of your Blue Sky profile or wherever you're going, Instagram or whatever. Post a picture of that. Last tweet. But done. Bye.
Yeah.
Would you say a Blue Sky post?
But so basically people are making Blue Sky accounts because it's like Twitter, but like Twitter 5 years ago. So it's still like not as toxic, but give it a year. And so people are just taking like little screenshots of their profile from Blue Sky and posting on Twitter because you can't actually post a link on Twitter.
Okay.
For it.
Have people been posting that on Instagram? Because I've been seeing people post a picture of something, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
Yes. Yeah. So people are posting like, I'm also here. And so they'll post like their link tree or like, I'm here. There are other places where they're at, So, and a lot of people I saw a post about several million people have joined Blue Sky over the course of, like a week or whatever.
When you said Blue Sky, I felt like people were taking pictures of like the sky and saying, I'm done. And I was like, oh. So Blue Sky's a new venture.
New social media, yeah.
It's been around for a little while, but for a long time it was like invite only. Like you could only join if you were invited. Now they must have opened it up. So
it's different too. It's like I don't understand all the technical stuff, but it's something like they say it's decentralized, so it's not like Twitter and Elon and he decides everything. Like this is like a decentralized thing where I don't know. It's more of a community kind of thing where people can, like, if some asshole comes in and is just threatening people, like happens on Twitter, like they can just get rid of them on Blue Sky.
It's a lot easier when it's a smaller platform, though.
Yeah, like you said, wait till 5 years from now.
Yeah,
I saw
it under control.
Not really. I saw another keep it at its core. It'll probably work okay. Twitter just started getting into all this other crazy stuff. We're gonna have videos, and you can what do they have? You can like write essays on there, and you can just do all this stuff. It's like keep it simple, and people will stick around.
Yeah.
Well, the thing I like best about Twitter or X now is to be scrolling through it in public and like, oh, there's a sex toy ad. It makes, I hope nobody is looking over my shoulder,
Yeah. We need Tom. We need Tom back. He needs to save us.
We do need Tom back. We need Tom back bad. We really do.
I need my top 8, my homepage song.
Oh God, a top 8 would cause friction between people.
It would.
What about Threads? How's that? I don't have a Threads.
Threads is just kind of a generic Twitter. I don't think it's
not catching steam or anything.
No, Blue Sky is better for the new Twitter. Threads was kind of like hot for like 30 minutes and cooled off.
Yeah. Threads. I'll randomly get a message. You'll be like, Piz really wants you to see this on Threads. Does he really want me to see it?
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, Threads is working for me. They're really trying to, they're promoting me, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't, Threads is, not that exciting.
I think on Threads you can't even like post articles or anything. I think it's just like comments.
Okay.
I believe.
You can post links and stuff on there, but it's just kind of boring. It's just not happening on Threads. It's just not happening. Yeah. And somebody asked me if I was going to Blue Sky, and I was like, I've got too many already, and like I don't need another one.
It sounds like you're dying. It's like you're going to the Blue Sky. So like
Exactly.
going to the old farm out west.
It doesn't help the symbol's a butterfly. It's like, oh, the soul is free.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh God! Before Blue, there was something called Beehive. I remember that.
Yeah, and then
that was
Mammoth
like
was another one. Oh, Mastodon.
like-
Mastodon.
Yeah, Master.
yeah. Like there was a point where Twitter did something that pissed people off, so everybody was, "I'm going to Beehive. You can follow me on Beehive," and then that lasted for about 5 minutes, and they were back. And Beehive is, I don't know if that's even still a thing now. So. Jeremy's excited for Thanksgiving. He wants to go to Cracker Barrel. That's been our yearly tradition, is going to Cracker Barrel for Thanksgiving. So we'll be doing that this year. Though there was almost trouble at Cracker Barrel the other day because they took Jeremy's favorite meal off the menu.
Oh no.
So he loves the ham there. And so, like, I didn't even look at the menu because I mean it's been on their menu forever. And I go, he'll have the ham with mashed potatoes. And she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir, we don't have the ham anymore." And I looked at her like, and Jeremy's just sitting there like, he no ham. I think he thought in that moment, well, this is the last time I'll ever be here.
Yeah.
He was like, great, one less place for me to ever eat at, But they took it off you can get it with breakfast, which I like getting their breakfast there any time of the day anyway. So I just got the breakfast that had the ham with it. I gave him the ham, got him the sides, and he was just like,
Oh wow.
it was actually cheaper, to be honest. But they took ham and roast beef off the menu at Cracker Barrel.
That's weird.
That is insane. Like, who are you trying to, jeez. I don't know. That was weird.
So on Thanksgiving, will Jeremy get like Thanksgiving food, or will he get ham?
No, he gets he gets turkey, because they do turkey, they do ham, and then all the fixings.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's a nice little meal for one. You get full and you go on with the rest of your day. No leftovers, but then again, no cleanup. So
Is it pretty? It's pretty busy there. I've never been to a restaurant on Thanksgiving. I just picture it being super busy.
It's always busy, especially on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So,
And do you go at like dinner time, or do you go at like 2:00 when a lot of people eat?
Lunchtime. Yeah, we try and get it around lunchtime because they start serving, I think, at 11 on Thanksgiving Day. So we try to be there pretty early, but it's going to be busy regardless. Yeah. Any plans for Christmas? Oh, we're going to do a Christmas stream this year, most likely on the 23rd of December. So, yeah, we'll be doing another Christmas stream this year. But, yeah, I don't know.
You're talking about a Christmas stream, like to send. I saw you to send Jeremy, right? Gifts.
Yeah. If you want to send him a card or something to open or unbox during the Christmas stream, yeah, definitely get in touch with me.
I would like to. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm sorry, guys. I've got an announcement. I will no longer be posting on MySpace.
Oh no!
I'm officially moving to Friendster starting tomorrow.
He's going to take a picture of a blue sky and say, "I'm done."
Exactly. See you on Friends. No, actually, I'm going back to Google Plus. That's my platform of choice.
I'm going to update my live journal with such crazy essay.
What was that one place that people posted on? It was a big one for a while. What was that called? It was mostly like for photos and stuff. What was that?
Was it Ella? Remember Ella?
Oh, was it not Pinterest? What was? Yeah, I know what you're talking about because you could do like
Had a
There's
T.
Twixter.
yeah, like
called T something.
yeah, because you could do like nudity on it. Because I remember somebody sending me something from it. I was like, "What is this?"
Oh yeah, I posted a lot of nudes on that platform.
Yeah, I forgot what it Twitch. No, not Twitch. Yeah, I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, I don't know if that's even if that's even still around again. Damn. Oh yeah, yep, I'll have another Tumblr. Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
How could I have forgotten about Tumblr? Lord have mercy. But yeah, I will be doing another holiday stream with Eric this year. So that'll be a fun one. If you guys like the streams with Eric, that'll be a fun one.
What's his opinion on the remake?
We'll find out.
Mhm.
We will find out very soon. So that's something to look forward to. We've not scheduled that yet, but we will very soon. I'm reviewing movies exclusively through Yoville. I've never heard of that one. That's a new one on me.
What's your Club Penguin address?
That one sounds familiar.
Oh, that was like an old like kids kind of like social media things. Club Penguin.
Club Penguin. Jeez.
It's probably porn now.
Oh, pff.
Probably. Oh,
What
did
is
you
it?
guys see? Did you guys see the Wicked figures
Yeah,
for the movie?
the website.
No.
So on the back of the figures, it was directing people to go to wicked.com. Don't go to
no.
wicked.com.
And it was supposed to be wickedmovie.com. Yeah.
So they had to pull those figures off the shelf because kids were going to wicked.com.
That's funny.
Wow.
They saw some flying monkeys.
Yes, they did.
Mom, I want a magic wand. I want a magic wand.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, it was totally an accident, I'm sure. I'm sure it
Mhm.
was accidental all the way.
It's the rescuers all over again.
Yeah, Lord have mercy. Anything else you guys want to talk about before we call it a night? Okay, let me ask you guys this. Okay. We've got 1 month left in the year. But if I pressed you, what is your favorite movie of the year so far? You can only pick one. Favorite movie of the year. Chris, what would yours be?
I guess I have to qualify. Is this like what I think is the best, or what I want to watch again?
Either.
Okay.
Either.
So what I want to watch again is Abigail. What I think is the best for me, probably Substance so far.
Okay. And everybody in the chat, what would be your favorite movie of the year so far?
See,
Okay, so Abigail and the Substance. Okay, good. Okay, go ahead, Cody.
I want to say The Substance, but man, I had a lot, and I mean a lot of fun with Wolverine and Deadpool.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah,
That
like
was really fun.
that was the most fun I've had all year in the
Mhm.
theater, or in a while actually.
Yeah, I agree. That one was fun. That was a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
fun. Kind of interested. Like, have they announced another Deadpool movie yet, or are they kind of nothing yet?
I don't think there's plans for another
No.
Deadpool. I think they're just waiting for him to join like the Avenger, or like that kind of storyline,
Okay.
which I know that they're knee deep in or something.
Okay. Seems like it'd be a missed opportunity if they didn't do more with Wolverine.
Yeah, well, I think they're trying to make him in like Secret Wars that's coming up.
Yeah, I heard the Secret Wars.
Oh.
But I will say, Deadpool and Wolverine did predict the future. There's only ever going to be one blade.
They did. Yeah.
I thought that was. I thought I was really surprised they actually said that in the movie. Like, to be honest with you, I was like, oh wow. I'm sure
They did predict the future. Yeah.
I'm sure the guy playing Blade was like great.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But look, the only thing that sounded good about the new Blade movie was Mia Goth as like the head vampire, whatever. Like, I said this before, send Blade out. give him the Logan treatment.
Mhm.
Mia Goth
100.
is Lilith or whatever. She's the ultimate vampire. It's post-apocalyptic. The vampires have took over. The only way to save what's left of humanity is for there to be no vampires, including Blade. Everybody's got to die. So Blade sacrifices himself. Humanity saved. Send Blade. Give Blade that kind of treatment.
Well, it's like an Omega Man kind of thing.
Yeah, that would be a great way to send Blade out. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, Mia Goth as a vampire. I'll be, please don't bite me.
Yeah, I mean,
I wonder why
I forgot she
the
played
plague
the
spread so fast. I don't know. Maybe it was Mia Goth.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, she had dudes lining up.
Yeah, it would definitely be interesting to see her in like a big studio movie. But yeah, I definitely need the Blade or the Logan treatment. I think that would be great.
Yeah. Ghost, what would be your favorite movie of the year so far?
I think it's a tie. I was just looking through my list. This is the first year I've actually, like, every movie that I've seen, old or new, I wrote some kind of a review for it and put it up on my site so I can actually look and see what I've watched, because I can never remember what the hell I've watched all year. But I would say with Strange Darling, along with Civil War, which I thought, it's not a horror movie. It's horrifying, but it's not a horror movie, but I like that one as well. So yeah, I think it's tied between those two.
Okay.
So far.
Cool.
So far. We'll see if Nosferatu tops it. We'll see.
I think a lot of people are really hoping for that to be the top movie. No one wants to say they're first, but I think they want that to be the first because they don't want, the people are putting all their eggs in that basket.
All their eggers in that basket.
Yeah, all their eggers in the basket.
Real Feel says Abigail was super solid, but to change it up a bit, Exuma. Okay, Exuma. Nico says Strange Darling.
What about Late Night with the Devil? I've heard
that was
nothing
really
but
good
good things. That, and like I remember I haven't seen Long Legs either, but I remember everyone loved it, and then all of a sudden no one said anything about it afterwards.
I was somebody who didn't like Long Legs.
Okay.
I wasn't.
I like Long Legs.
I bought it, but I haven't watched it yet.
Never heard of Red Rooms. I'm gonna have to make a note with Red Rooms. Let's see.
Oh, did anybody watch the Doc of Chucky?
No.
There's a documentary of Chucky.
Yeah, it's from the people who did like Never Sleep Again. And,
that was a good documentary. Yeah,
and the Camp Crystal Lake Diaries or whatever that was. Yeah, it's a 5-hour documentary, but it's really good. They go through each movie, and I like it all. Yeah, it was really good documentary. It's on Shudder.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
It's like, see Chucky like a good 10 minutes. Then the next one.
No. They spend like the first one. I think they spend about an hour on, and then they, move on.
That makes sense.
So we've had a lot of love for Deadpool and Wolverine in the chats.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of love for Abigail too. That's awesome. Red Rooms is in my top 5 probably. I'm gonna have to look that. Is that one available to watch anywhere? Is it on streaming anywhere?
I think it is. I think I've heard of it.
I really liked Axel Foley or Axel F. I thought that was a fun movie. It should have been in theaters.
Yeah, that was fun. I like that too. I was surprised that at least had something good about it.
And I have seen Exuma. I liked Exuma. That one's on Shudder right now, I do believe. Or it was at one point. That's where I saw it. Deadpool and Twisters. We had some love for Twisters in the chat too. That's cool. I really enjoyed Twisters.
Surprisingly good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. If I had to pick my favorite movie of the year so far, it's got to be Trap.
Only the first part.
Only the first half. That was
yeah.
Then what is that? Malignant would be the best back half. What was it? The one with Sweeney? What the hell? Immaculate. Yeah. Immaculate. That would be the best ending. Put those two movies together. It's a great movie.
I did really like that ending to Immaculate. I thought was pretty good. I did like that.
Did the first Omen come out this year, or was that last year?
Yes, that was this year.
And that was that good?
Everybody seems to like. I thought it was kind of boring, but everybody seems to have really liked it, except me.
It's like
Gosh,
Punch movie. Interesting.
I guess I don't know. I would probably still say. I mean, okay, so I'm gonna throw Oddity out there. I loved Oddity, and that's one that I've not heard a lot of people talk about. That's a great movie. It's on Shudder right now. If you've got Shudder, by all means, watch it. Oddity was great. Great.
I enjoyed definitely.
Yeah.
It was unique.
And I really enjoyed Beetlejuice. I liked it. I had a lot of fun with that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Once I got past the first half hour is pretty good, but yeah, that first half hour just building is like okay.
The way that movie started, I was just like, "Oh boy, we're in for a rough time here." But it corrected itself.
It did.
If I had to do a top 5 right now, in no particular order, it would be Abigail. It would be Oddity, The Substance. I saw the TV Glow would be in there somewhere, and
It's so hard. It feels like a lot of these movies they're all just good. You know,
As I'm saying, it's been a great year so far this year.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I'd throw in A Violent Nature in there too. That'd be my top 5 right now.
You know what I forgot about? Night Swim.
Oh,
Jeez.
that was a good one.
I am glad that Abigail's getting some love, because usually movies that come out in the beginning of the year, people tend to forget about them at the end of the year, and they're not very high on their list, if even on their list.
Yeah. But I loved Abigail. Abigail was so great.
Yeah, it was
so
fun.
Great. Yeah. Let's see. What's the chat saying here? Oh, did anybody get out to see Smile 2?
I haven't seen the first one.
Me neither.
I've heard good things about the sequel. I've
That's
actually
what I
heard it's really good. So I wasn't a huge fan of the first one.
Mm-hmm. The second one sounded like a good concept.
Yeah. And I've heard really good things about it. So I am looking forward to seeing Smile 2.
I haven't seen Terrifier. I've seen Terrifier 3, but I haven't seen it much in the chat. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I've not seen it. I don't think I saw it in the chat either.
No. For the $80 million it made, you'd think it would be there.
No. Doug, Smile 2 so much better than the first one.
Yeah, because I've heard Smile 2 is way better than the first one, but the first one is so bad, it's kind of like,
Steve Mayers says Immaculate. That's his number 1. Cool.
Someone also told me you don't have to see the first one to watch the second one, really. Like
That's
someone
smart.
told me I could skip the first Smile.
Oh, good.
That's smart.
That's what I'm going to do.
And you can just skip the first Smile. It starts out really good, but then it's just man.
Yeah.
That movie was all marketing hype. I think that was it. They did an excellent job marketing it. So, well, let's go ahead and call it a night here, folks. Ghost, where can we find you on social media?
If you go to my website, thedailyghost.com, and I linked to a couple social media accounts there, and I got my movie reviews up there that I do once in a while. So yeah, check me out there.
Cool.
Thank you.
Cody, where can we find you?
You can find me at Dude Who Loves Movies, one word. That's YouTube and Instagram. I'm over there just having a good time. If you guys want to come check me out.
Yeah, Cody's got a great channel. You guys all go check him out. Show him some love. He's doing some cool stuff over there on his channel for sure.
I had a video come out earlier this week. It's I got this Chucky doll for my birthday a few months ago, and it was very odd. It was found in a kind of like an antique store, and nobody knew where it came from. So it's a little different. It's kind of like a statue thing.
Is it a Treehouse of Horror episode? It's like evil.
So what I feel like it definitely reminded me of like the Native American chief or whatever from Creep Show 2 but like it also, like when I first saw it and heard the story, they're like the owner has no idea where it came from. I was like, great. It reminded me of the episode of the Brady Bunch when they go to Hawaii and they have that tiki. Yeah. I was like, oh man.
Well, and what you neglected to mention is that as soon as you got the doll, really weird things started happening in your house,
Yeah, no, I'm keeping an eye on it.
as you should. As
Yeah.
you should. Did you? You might want to just take it to a priest, get it blessed, just in case. You
Or
know,
burn some
Well,
sage over it or something like that. Make it easy.
Yeah,
a little holy water sprinkled on it. You know, doesn't
Yeah.
hurt. Never
Yeah,
hurts.
it's a random thing. So if you guys want to check it out, I have a video for it, and it's a pretty wild thing.
Chris, where can we find you on social media?
So I don't really post anywhere. I'm just kind of lurking on X or Blue Sky now at the same thing as Bonus Pretzel.
Okay, he's a lurker.
Yep.
Another lurker.
Mhm.
Another lurker out in the chat tonight. Let's see. What does our fifth guest, our special fifth guest, what does he think?
I'm basically just hanging in there, man. I'm working on a lot of stuff, and rock Limp Biscuit. You know Biscuit, right?
God bless that man.
Mhm.
And I cannot wait for that biopic. Oh my God. Oh, it's gonna bring us all together. Let's see who's still with us here tonight. Let me do some shout outs here. Shout out to Nico for the $10 super chat. Appreciate that very much, sir. Hope we helped out with your Blu-ray shelving tonight. Hope we made that a little better for you. And shout out to Happy Sanjo for 6 months of being a channel member. Appreciate that very much. Very cool. And let's see who's still in the chat. We've got Dead Zone 2023 Ghost with us. We've got Nico in the chat. We got Boba's Vet in the chat. We got Tiki Ghoul. We got Steve Mayers. The Real Feels podcast. I hope the grading went well. Hope the grading went well.
F's.
Satan's Child is here. Let's see. Cliff was here with us tonight. JT Soul was here with us tonight. Our buddy Matt, Dream Emulator, was here with us tonight. Daily Ghost was with us tonight, whoever that is.
Some asshole.
Jerk. Some real jerk. Let's see who else was with us tonight. Horror Orman was hanging out with us tonight. Always a pleasure having you here, sir. Chris, Slasher Home Video, was here with us hanging out. Tagul was with us over on Twitch. And the stream and the chat has stopped on me. So we'll end it right there, I guess. Actually, let me JD Smith Digi Artist was with us over on Twitch as well. So shout out to him. Thank you, sir. And a big shout out to all you fine gentlemen. Thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for being patrons. I appreciate that support as well. So yeah, right on. And yes, if you've not dropped a like on the stream, please do so. I would appreciate that. All right, folks, we will see you again real soon. Take care. Have a great rest of your night. Be well and peace.